should you be in a relationship in your 20s? And this is a big one that I see online, especially as a man, because I know most of my audience is men, and obviously I'm a man. There's very conflicting ideologies here. Essentially, a lot of people seem to indicate that you should not be in a relationship when you're in your 20s as a man, because you should be building your life instead, and almost that the relationship will detract you from your path of becoming super successful. And I don't really agree with this, right? It's not a distraction. This is something I actually changed my mind on recently, but I don't think that dating is a distraction. I think that if you do it right and you find the right partner, that you will essentially be actually able to progress your life further and faster than if you were not in a relationship. And so it's not like because I have a girlfriend, I am going to be more complacent and not focus on my grind as much, right? I think you can do both. And I think that there are some trade-offs, right? You will spend time with another human being that could have been spent on the other things, whether it is your career or whatever. But like I said earlier, if you do everything purely just trying to grind, I think that you'll regret it. And dating is a skill, just like anything else, just like making money, just like going to the gym, just like playing a sport. Dating is a skill. And I don't know where a lot of guys have the ego that they think that once they become, super successful and rich, then all of a sudden they'll be able to have the partner of their dreams. It's almost, they'll just pivot their path and be like, now it's time to be a good boyfriend, good husband. If you have no practice doing that, being a good partner, you're not going to be good at it. It takes practice. And so I think that building that skill is arguably just as important as building your career in your 20s. Because once you are successful, it might be someone you met in your 20s, it might be someone you meet in your 30s, but if you have been a good partner to somebody, and if you've had a dating, past, it'll be much easier for you to know what you like, what you don't like, how to handle a healthy relationship, how to communicate in a relationship, and when problems arise, how to deal with those. And if you've never done that before, I don't care how rich you are, I don't care how hot she is, right? Then you will not be as fulfilled than if you did that work in your 20s. And so I think that, I'm not telling you to go out and date and force to date. I'm just sort of combating the idea that being in a relationship somehow will make you less successful, especially in your 20s. It's not like you should do one, then the other. I think you can do both in parallel. Obviously, the opposite is still possible. There are people who get in a relationship and become hyper complacent, stop going to the gym, stop making money, right? Even maybe lose their job, not really care, right? That's obviously terrible too. If someone is making your life worse or making your life too easy, then you shouldn't be in that relationship either, right? So if you have a girlfriend and all of a sudden you're like, I don't need to become rich. If you had previous thoughts of being rich, then no, that's not good either. You should go into a relationship and keep all of your aspirations. And hopefully, in my case, I look for somebody who has similar aspirations, or at least is complementary aspirations. That way there is no chance of them detracting me from my goals. And yeah, I think that one's not as popular when it comes to, I think most people think that, you have a girlfriend, then you're not going to become rich anymore, which I think is absolute crap. I see that online all the time. If you enjoyed that video, make sure to go check out the full episode, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content.